we come down to 2 meters without a problem.
When I first came to the barn, I mean, I just knew it was the right space for the film. It just has this kind of incredibly kind of charismatic feel. It just kind of feels like, you know, this kind of organism that's grown out of the place. You know, it's made of the stone, which is actually the subject of the film. The first thing that they'll become aware of is soundtrack, it acts kind of in symbiosis with the film, which is actually a vintage recording of some West African percussionists, which was played on the boat at the time of making the film. It's very much about matter and substance, and that's been exposed to sort of various kind of geophysical processes. So I wanted the film to have a very kind of physical quality, so the screen was very, very important. The geometry that is overlain over the moving image is just a way of visually describing geophysical processes that created this amazing conjugate faulting in the stone at Purbeck. From a very, very early stage, it became apparent that the right approach was a filmic approach. It felt intuitively right. It was fundamentally important that the film should be shot from the sea, looking back at the land. The sea is kind of so alien to us, and I wanted to kind of put the viewer essentially in a position that they don't normally occupy. When you're looking at the film, you're very aware that you're on a boat. The motion is there, you're moving with the ocean. So immediately there's this kind of mechanism in the film embedding the viewer in the landscape. One of the most important things about this stretch of coastline, you get this immense sense of scale. You know, that kind of feeling of insignificance. The 90-degree faulting is a result of the African tectonic plate slamming into the Eurasian tectonic plate 20 million years ago. But you can see, and I mean, you know, really clearly, this 90-degree faulting. Look, I mean, that's bang on 90 degrees. And I kind of love the way those kind of patterns that are occurring on a microscopic level go right up to kind of an infinite kind of scale. We have this kind of very, very short time in materiality. And I think that very, very tangible experience of deep geological time is an incredibly powerful one.